I come up from a long line of having kittens. Even when I was a little kid, I had pet cats, kittens, and all you can imagine. And more or less, cats were the family pets.
And so it's time. Cat history time.
Growing up as a kid, and still now, my favorite animals are cats, mostly because we've always had cats in our family household. The first cat I remember getting had to be when I was like 2 years old. We got this cat from a foster place and we named it Luna. Luna was a mix of some sort of thing, but since it was from a foster place, we didn't know. Besides that, Luna was pretty normal, actually. The second cat I remember getting was a cat that my parents picked up from somewhere. This cat, well, it had some issues. It would drink like 24/7, and what goes in comes out. Yeah, this cat peed a lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean every day. And this cat's name was Sirius, and yes, like the cloud. The next cat I remember getting was a stray cat that would come up into our yard eating Sirius and Luna's food, and one day we just caught it. He also had a brother that we never caught, but being 3 years old, we named it Snowball. Snowball would kind of hang around the neighborhood, you know? When I was 6, at the end of the school year, Sirius died, but my parents didn't want to tell us because at the end of the school year was really fun, and you know, we're little, so he didn't want to spoil the fun. 2 weeks later, my parents told us, and we probably wouldn't have known if they didn't tell us because we didn't notice that he was missing for 2 weeks. After that, Wizard died of disease, and my parents just knew it was time to get a new cat. So they headed out for the cat store. We went to the cat store thinking, oh, let's get a cat and let's leave, but we ended up coming out there with 2 cats. I specifically remember one of them was a tabby orange cat, but there were 2 tabby cats, and my sister was the one who picked it up, and she accidentally picked up the wrong tabby cat, and we ended up getting a really mean cat. So my dad took that one back and got a new cat. This time, though, he got a nice full black cat that we later ended up naming Storm. So then we had Chloe, Storm, and Luna. A few years later, my parents decided it was time to get a new cat.
It's time to get another cat.
So we headed out to the pet store to get 1 cat, and we ended up leaving with 2 again. We named one Tink and the other Silver, but a few months later, Silver died. And it took us a while, but we finally got another cat, and we named her Comet. I gotta be honest, I love all my cats the same amount, but there was something about Comet. She was kind of like the golden cat. The end. I mean, I have more, but I kind of wanted to make a part 2, you know? So, you know, I guess this wraps up my video, but I have 1 hit for the part 2. It was hard when Comet died. Real hard that we had to go to the pet store again, but this time. Please comment down below. I could do things like speed paints, theories, more life stories, or behind the scenes. Even how I do my videos.